All right, and we're back for game two between Team Exclamation Point on the Dire this time and Team
Dire team
Team.
ban.
Aren't tagged up, but
All right, the score is 1-0. Team
Radiant team
exclamation point
ban.
is leading.
yeah. And
Now this is
instant Lich ban.
wow. That
That
makes
is
sense.
respect.
That Lich was something else, but he could not carry his team.
A random
10
account
seconds
needs to pick another
remaining.
hero now. Man.
Now this is a best of two. Is that
5
correct?
seconds
So
remaining.
Yep.
this will be the
So
final match of the evening, regardless of who wins.
yep, that is
Reserve
correct.
time.
The last match was a fairly close match, and for the longest time, Team had a huge experience lead, and the gold is only even. But
Well, the goal. No, they were always ahead. Even if it was
Dire
only by
team
slightly
ban.
on the
yeah, but I'm
rating.
saying it was much more even than the experience
Radiant
for
team
most of that
ban.
game, and just I think it's just the team composition there. So we see Doom and Lycan banned. I expect to see Faceless Void banned, but
10 seconds
they
remaining.
go with the roster banding there.
Wow.
Push.
All
And
right,
Faceless Void
Faceless Void, first pick as always.
Radiant team pick.
may see a Skywrath pick from the Radiant in order to deny them the combo.
It seems it was a common pick in TI4. It seems to carry over.
Yeah.
And when do you think the next patch will come out? I know the community's been expecting it for a while now.
Well, since I have the insight into Valve, I'm expecting it to be released exactly on Thursday next week.
All right, I'll keep you to that.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, me and Gabe are pretty tight. So they grab the Razor.
Radiant team pick.
Pretty common pick against Faceless Void. If you're able to link Void before Chrono goes off, it's pretty much
Yeah, it keeps going.
Dire team
Yeah,
pick.
it's just ridiculous. And also Venge, which is
Another
also
Venge,
very,
yeah.
very good pick against Faceless Void. Not much to say. You just Chrono. You just swap out the initial target. Whether it be Razor or your carry or somebody important.
It seems the Radiant's going for Team Blue here. What's another hero to complement this arrangement?
Well,
10 seconds
there's
remaining.
Storm Spirit,
Oh,
Zeus. A lot of the electricity heroes are
5
blue.
seconds remaining.
Slardar is pretty blue.
Reserve time.
he is.
So they definitely have options. I don't think that's still going to be the pick though. I don't.
You don't think Team Blue is going to be the lineup?
As strategically sound Team Blue is, I don't think it is.
Dire team
They
ban.
pick up a Viper. Viper actually matches up fairly well with Razor one-on-one mid. I
Oh,
think
yeah.
it's a 50-50 matchup actually. Whereas Razor tends to
Radiant
dominate
team
most
ban.
other matchups.
They seem very similar heroes to me, Razor and Viper.
Yeah, if I recall correctly, those are two heroes that you play fairly often.
Yeah, that's right. Those are my two mid heroes.
Do they?
10 seconds
Do
remaining.
the skills kind of translate one to the other?
Exactly.
All right.
If you learn to play
5
one, you can
seconds
play the other.
remaining.
Okay. Well,
Reserve time.
so this looks like it's a pretty different draft. We have 3 of the 4 heroes in this draft were not in the last one, so.
Seems all the orange heroes are being banned, and all the blue ones are being picked.
An astute observation.
That's what I'm here for.
Yeah. They're banning the Mirana because Rum Raisin was going wild in that Mirana last.
That was a powerful combo.
Yeah. Yeah, Phones is picking the easy target stun. Rum Raisin was hitting arrows from all over the place.
What do you think of that Wraith King ban? I don't really see him picked too often.
These a really good ban if you have a Faceless Void on your team because Wraith King
10
doesn't
seconds
care
remaining.
if he gets chronoed. It's
Oh.
yeah, it's just how he is. He has 2 lives and he spends 3 seconds in the chrono reincarnating. So
I see.
yeah, it's a pretty good hero when the other team has Faceless Void. Yeah, normally if you have Wraith King on your team against the Faceless Void, you make the Wraith King the carry.
Now, how long is this Reddit season? And when can you sign up for the next one?
Radiant
The
team pick.
seasons are, I believe, it's pretty long. I think it's a 10-week season or something like that. I don't remember exactly, but you can check it out. There's a lot of information on reddit.com/r/RedditDota2 League. I highly recommend it for people that just want to play, get a feel of playing on a competitive team, sort
10
of
seconds remaining.
get a role and sort of play with the same people over and
5
over
seconds
again.
remaining.
Now, is this open to everyone, or do we need a certain MMR?
There's no
Reserve
MMR
time.
requirement, but I believe you need 200 games on your account, so that just a deterrent to Smurfs. So people smurfing their accounts so that they can get on teams with their friends and stuff.
Alright, but you were right about the Skywrath ban. They want to deny that to the Dire.
Yeah, I was surprised that they didn't take it right away. But they're really hating on this Faceless Void. Shadow Demon is another good hero if he's not in the Chrono. He just, in fact, if you disrupt Faceless Void, you can get the illusions that pop out will be able to move in Chronosphere.
Oh wow! I never thought of that.
Yeah. One of my favorite heroes against Faceless Void is actually Darkseer. I just throw a wall on top of Faceless Void, and then vacuum his team into the Chrono if possible.
That's a hero that's been out of favor for a long time now, Darkseer.
It is because of the vacuum nerfs. It's a shame. He's a fun hero. A lot of combos. Let's see. Team exclamation point. Jakiro. So.
Solid hero.
They might just go with the Witch Doctor next, also. And they're looking like hell bent on committing.
Oh, the Witch Doctor is a great combo with the Faceless Void.
Yeah, they're looking hell bent on making this combo. I wouldn't be surprised in the least if they go for it before they can get it banned. I was surprised they went for the Jakiro earlier pick, because I think Witch Doctor's much more will be more likely to be contested. But I mean, the Radiant already have 2 supports. They're not gonna grab the Witch Doctor unless they go for a mid Witch Doctor.
Reserve time.
Now, how do you think these lanes will shake out? I'm assuming the Viper is going to be taking the mid on Dire.
Yeah, the Faceless Void's fairly flexible. Can go off lane or mid. They go for Death Prophet again. I did not like the carry Death Prophet. I think he belongs mid. We'll see if. Well, actually, this is the other team taking it this time. So we'll see. Maybe we'll see Razor in the safe lane. Yeah, I think with Faceless Void, they might just, if Faceless Void goes in the off lane, they might just send Razor solo safe, and Razor absolutely crushes Faceless Void 1-on-1.
10 seconds
and Shadow Demon's typically an aggressive tri-lane hero also. So
5 seconds remaining.
I actually wouldn't be surprised if they go aggressive tri-lane. You know, pick something like a Lifestealer or I don't know, even something like an Undying or something.
How often do you see junglers in these more professional matches?
I think they're pretty common. Enigma's still available. It would be pretty good. Midnight Pulse is really good with Chronosphere.
I haven't seen junglers in a long time in higher level games. I always see tri-lanes.
You typically pick a jungler if you know that you can zone out the offlane with one hero. So Faceless Void is not too difficult to zone out, or if you go if you have like a good matchup like Razor against them, then you can afford to have a jungler and then have a really strong dual lane in the off lane. It's possible. It's definitely less common. There's only a few heroes because in high level play, they typically disrupt your jungle, and they do go for the Witch Doctor.
That's an easy combo.
Yeah, this feels so dirty.
Well, it's a pub start combo. Let's see if it works in this more arranged match.
Yeah, let's see if they have answers to it. I mean, Death Prophet typically gets a duel and he has a silence. That's 2 good ways to cancel out Death Ward.
That's true.
5 seconds remaining.
Shadow Demon's Disruption can counter it, but it's not that good range. Venge's Swap, if she ever gets to level 16, is a really good way to break Death Ward channeling, so they have answers.
And they banned Darkseer. I'm surprised.
I'm surprised also. I don't think Darkseer is that good in this lineup. I guess you can vacuum. Darkseer and Jakiro used to be a really common combo, just the way how
10 seconds remaining.
Ice Path stun is persistent, and you can just drag them into the Ice Path. But
Radiant team pick.
I really don't know what they're gonna pick. I think it's gonna be a carry, but what do you think?
For the Radiant,
Mm-hmm.
I think they're gonna pick an offlaner here.
All right. Tidehunter's available. Oh, actually, no, he isn't. He just got banned.
Let's see what it is.
Yeah.
10 seconds
Bristleback.
remaining.
Centaur's still available. Centaur will be really good.
Centaur, yeah. I think it's better than Bristle.
Yeah, Centaur will keep Death Prophet alive. Also, he's really good with Razor, and it'll help Razor get kills.
So, did you think they were going to send the Razor mid or the Death Prophet this time?
I think it should be the Death Prophet.
10 seconds remaining.
Because Death Prophet uses the bottle better.
I see.
Weaver.
And it's Weaver, so he'll probably offlane.
Dire team pick.
Not super sure about this. Weaver does get blown up in Chrono very easily. Chronosphere is one of the good answers to Shikuchi.
Well, I guess they're just gonna hope to put him.
Yeah, just you can swap him out, I guess.
Yeah. Now, what do you think will be the Dire last pick here?
Oh man, let's see. Could be a
10
carry.
seconds remaining.
Be an offlaner.
If I had to guess, I'd say the Void is gonna be their carry.
Yeah, that might be the case. Well, Centaur is still good on their team.
Reserve time.
Big fan of Centaur. Offlane Invoker might not be bad here. With the Chronosphere, it just sets you up for a lot of the big spells. I don't know.
10 seconds remaining.
But we'll see soon. Bloodseeker. That's a strange.
Truck Waffle.
Truck Waffle.
Truck Waffle.
You weren't happy with his Death Prophet last game.
Okay. So I know why the Bloodseeker was picked. I'm not completely sure that it's a good pick. So Bloodseeker is really, really good against Weaver. Like, really, really good against Weaver. Alright, anyway, do you want to introduce the Radiant?
Alright, we'll do so. We got Chocobo #1 fan on the Death Prophet. And then she seems to be going mid.
I believe this guy was the random account. 93.
We got Laiku, the Soviet space dog, on the Shadow Demon. MSI on Razor. Random 9121 on Weaver. And finally, the Kush Pilot on Venge.
Alright, and for Dire, we have Phones on the Jakiro. He played Venge last game. Truck Waffle on the Bloodseeker. Safe Lane Bloodseeker. Rum Raisin on the Witch Doctor. Expertly placed arrows last game. We have a Kree on the Viper, and on the offlane Void we have Crescendo, who was on the Bristle last game.
30 seconds to battle.
He played a really defensive Bristle build, going for the max Bristleback build. Maybe we'll see a max Backtrack build to like induce rage on the Radiant. Oh, actually, they're flipping it around. The Bloodseeker's going middle. To lane against Death Prophet. I think it really depends on how good they are at laning.
In my bracket, Bloodseeker is a very formidable mid.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. He's also really gankable, and Shadow Demon and Venge is like a terrorizing.
Alright, we got Weaver on the double damage. I won't really get anywhere when he kills.
Oh, they are going for the aggressive trialing.
Yeah, you guys see that aggressive trialing here.
Yeah. Although I think Razor does way better against Void than Weaver does, but I mean I think both of the ranges win, but we'll see. Let's see. They go for a D ward, and they're gonna miss because it's usually not warded in that spot, but they actually warded it
No one on the tri-line has leveled the skill yet. Oh, the Razor's got the static link. The other two are still waiting.
Yeah, so the way the